Good morning. First, I want to say, can you guys tell I got a new camera? I am so happy. My mom got me the Sony a5000 in white for my birthday. So I'm so happy that my video quality has gone up, and I really, now that I have this, I have so much motivation to do even more videos because I know that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I can actually zoom in on my eyes so you can see better how I'm blending, and the colors are gonna be better, and it's just, I've been saving up for this camera, and I asked my mom, not thinking that she was gonna say yes, to get me this camera for my birthday, and she did, and I'm so excited because now I can vlog some more because I definitely do some fun things on the weekends, and I'm going to New York and Connecticut soon, so I'm able to vlog that as well, and it's just, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I have this, and I hope you guys are too, and that you guys enjoy this better video quality, and that, you know, we grow together. I'm excited. I'm really happy, if you can tell. Second, the nail color I have on today is called Oh Ginger Snap. It's really funny because I'm like 90% sure that this was my very first foundation shade I ever had before I actually knew what like matching your skin was, and that the darkest shade isn't always your shade. So it's called Oh Ginger Snap by OPI, I believe, and I just got these done a couple of days ago. So let's hop on into the video. Today I'm going to do a very quick, very simple, fresh-faced makeup tutorial. I literally used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used 7-ish products. I really don't even use that much. And you don't even have to use some of these steps that I'm doing. The big thing on when you're doing a fresh face is that you target the areas that you feel like aren't your best, you feel a little insecure, and just go from there. So let's just hop right in. First, I'm gonna go ahead and put some chapstick on because it is cold out and you definitely need to keep your lips dry. You need to keep your lips moisturized. Can't speak. And then go ahead and do your skincare steps. I moisturize and use some under eye cream, under eye gel, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. So while that's sinking into my skin, I'll go ahead and do my eyebrows. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows. If you want me to do an eyebrow routine, or actually, an eyebrow routine will be coming soon, because I've been asked how I do my eyebrows before, like in person, when I go out places, so I might as well just have that routine, because I didn't film it because it's the longest part in the whole routine, and I kind of just feel like everyone does their eyebrows their own way, so I'm going to skip to the next part. So for me, like I said earlier, doing a fresh face is all about targeting the areas that you feel like you need work or you want to conceal to make you your best self. So for me, that's definitely my under eye bags. So I'm gonna go into my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, and I'm gonna take the shades Warm Coral and Banana, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of those together. It's kind of a peachy shade to color correct underneath my eyes. And color correcting and concealing are completely different, so you don't need to do that whole big triangle thing underneath your eye when you color correct. You really just want to hit where your problems is. So mine is all in this area right here. So this little triangle right here, that's where I'm going to color correct. And in my inner corner as well. And then the best way I found to blend out this concealer, since it's a cream and not a water base, is to use my fingers instead of a beauty blender. So I'll just take my finger and buff that in. I'll just tap in that concealer. So now that I've tapped in my color corrector, I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. So I use the Benefit Professional. This one I've cut the top off of to get the last of it out because nothing was coming out and I didn't want to waste it because this thing is $30. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my finger here And I'm gonna put that in the center of my face to fill any pores I've got. So the next, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna conceal those under eyes now that I've color corrected them. And I used a Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Deep. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that like I normally would concealer, focusing again on those dark circles on the inner corner here. And you really don't need a lot because you're not doing a full face. It really is just covering what you need. Now, sometimes I'll be at school and I'll be doing my makeup and I don't want to bring a beauty blender and have it damp in my backpack all day. So I'll just blend it out with my fingers. But since I am home, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender. To set that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Black Radiance powder in Creamy Beige, and I'll either use an e.l.f. blush brush that's just like a fluffy tapered brush, or I'll use my Royal and Langnickel contour brush. But today I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. blush brush, and I'll just go ahead and set the lid and set the under eye. There's no need for baking because again, we're just going for that fresh face. So these next couple of steps are totally optional. I feel like from here, you could definitely just leave the house with some concealer and eyebrows on and you'd be totally good to go. But I just like to add a little bit extra because I'm extra. So I'm gonna go into my Stila Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo in Deep. And I'm gonna take that cream contour side. The key for this is to use a lot of creams and then set it with powders to make it look more like your skin blended in. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna bronze my face with that. My brush is a little dirty, so this blending skill might not be the best. I do it in the cheekbone, bring it up on the temple, kind of where you'll naturally have that darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Ebony. Alright, so next I'm gonna go ahead and put on a little blush. I'm going to go into this Revlon Cream Blush in the shade Coral Reef. Now, it's a little dirty on the top here because my brush has foundation on it sometimes. But I'm just gonna go in with this e.l.f. small stipple brush. I'm just gonna swirl it in here and then hit my cheeks with it. For me, this color is really kind of natural and adds some color back into my face. And then you honestly really could leave it here. Like I said last time, there's definitely steps in this that you could leave it out whenever you want to. But since I really am extra, like I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. And so the way I do it is I'll do a cream highlighter, blend it in with my finger, and then set it with a powder highlighter. So I'm gonna use the Benefits Watts Up. This is just a little travel size that I've had. And I've honestly had this for years and it hasn't run out yet. And I used this religiously when I first got it. So I'm just gonna highlight like where I normally would on my cheekbones, down my nose, and on my forehead. And then I'll just blend that out with my finger. Alright, so I've got that highlighter on, if you can tell. You can actually really see in this camera, which I'm so happy about. So I'm gonna go in with my, I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my Hard Candy bronzer in Heat Wave. Mine is Shattered. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take a fan brush, and I love this highlighter because it's like maybe one shade lighter than my actual skin tone, so it looks really natural. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set those places that I highlighted. See, just like that. That kind of wet, dewy, but like fresh faced look. So here's where if you had a curler, eyelash curler, you would curl your eyelashes, but someone stole mine. So I kind of just take my fingers and go like this. I don't really like to wear mascara with this look because I kind of feel like it makes it a little bit more dramatic if you had like lash extensions or if you wore false lashes underneath, which I do sometimes, but I don't have time today. That would make it look really nice, but I kind of like this bare eye area, really clean look that it's just something that I personally like. So to finish it all off, I'm gonna go ahead and do a lip color. So I'm gonna do a nude, obviously, and the one that I'm gonna use today is from Milani. It's number 69 Matte Beauty. This is my favorite color of all time. I use this on myself, I use this on my friends. This color is honestly the most universal lipstick shade that I have ever used. And it's definitely sheared down a lot right now because I have that chapstick on from earlier. So it's not like a full opaque matte lip. It's honestly just more of a kind of like a sheer wash of color on my lips. It's gonna wear off in like 4 hours or something like that, especially if you're eating. But yeah. Okay guys, so this is it. This is my fresh-faced, kind of glowy from within makeup look. It's really quick, really simple. Definitely do it before school, no problem. I wore it to work yesterday and someone was like, wow, you look like you have really great skin. And I was like, oh, but the steps I took to get here, thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look and I will see you next time. Bye!